But it's crazy because teaching was never a part of the plan. Like, when I was younger, I wanted to play basketball. I don't hoop. I'm like, y'all know how tall I am. I'm like 5'4", you feel me? Like, I don't hoop. I'm not no hooper, you feel me? So I don't even know where that came from.
Yo, Don, the mic on? Yeah, we straight. All right, bet.
Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Don Polo, man.
Man, it's your boy Nate, and welcome to another episode of
Let's Be Serious,
man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, today's about to be another good episode.
Hey,
bro.
man. Hey, too many good episodes.
Too many good episodes, man. Today we got
banger.
another back-to-back guest,
Back-to-back,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And you know, this man, he's wanted to be in the power for a while. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but you know, this guy has been showing some good support. And you know what I'm saying, he's somebody that really just looks out for others, not just himself.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So like,
hey, and most importantly, man, today he got some things to tell y'all. He got some things off his chest, and most importantly, he about to teach y'all a lot today, just as much as us, man.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But without further ado, man, give it up for our man Darryl Jefferies. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it.
That was a great intro. Touched my heart, man. For real.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for coming on. But, you know, first thing first, like you been about to get off for a minute, man. Talk about that.
I mean,
man.
I don't know. I feel like I always wanted to like be on a podcast.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of podcasts. You feel me? I watch what y'all do. I watch like Gilly and Wildow's podcast.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's cool to see people sit down and just have real conversations.
Conversation.
And stuff.
It's literally conversation,
No,
bro.
real conversation, and it's like, of course, entertaining and fun, but it's like a little bit of value to it. Because like we see now, like there's a lot of people with these podcasts. They talk about absolutely nothing,
nonsense.
bro.
They don't be making sense.
They don't be making no sense. They be getting clicks though. I give it to it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is put a mic in front of somebody, and they're gonna think that okay, like I got so much to say, or but like if you actually saying the right stuff, then people gonna
people gonna respect. People gonna respect it, man. And I feel it's like it's so important now because like, bro, all this stuff be going on in this world, bro. All these things going on social media. Like it's important to kind of have a good reputation, not just in the streets or just physically, you know what I'm saying, your world, but your online world. Because like when people get to see you, because they don't get to see you day by day, they get to see you how you show yourself. So if you show yourself looking stupid, you know what I'm saying, acting like an ass, you feel me, then they gonna be like, oh,
no, real shit.
you know what I'm saying, man, I don't like Darryl, you know what I'm saying, I heard about Darryl,
for
you feel
real,
me?
bro.
Or like sometimes even like when you trying to get at that girl or something like that, someone already dirty mac on you, like, nah, I seen what Nate there, I already see it. I just things about Nate.
Yeah, not for real.
Your name is everything, bro. I swear. Like your name, I hate saying. I don't believe in like saying like your name is a brand because I feel like that's connected to like capitalism and stuff. Like, your name is important though. Like it holds weight. So like, who is saying your name and like where your name is, and as far as like circles and conversations and stuff is important.
Oh yeah.
People be talking about you and stuff like that in the wrong crowds, and people think that you associated with all types of stuff that you really not associated with. So like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Put your name in the right crowds.
Yeah. So tell us, man. You got some things to get off your chest, man. Let's speak about it, man. Let's speak about it. So like,
man,
Bro, what? Nah, bro. If only y'all knew what just happened, bro. Like, I swear, content creating ain't easy. Well, you gonna have mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But you know, and let's be serious. We keep it going. We never stop.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
But hey, we get straight to it. Back to where we was at though. But
yeah.
But yeah. So how did y'all two meet though?
Oh, okay. I like this question because you know, me and Darryl, you know what I'm saying? It's actually crazy to think about it because it all started with track. You know what I'm saying? It all started with track.
Former track.
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay.
You know, and speedy dude, by the way, you know, really fast on the track, you know what I'm saying? Bro wanted it more than anything, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, you know, by the clips he would post on his Instagram, the little edits. You know, I saw that little edit video. That was fire. Little voiceover. He was mic'd up for real.
Mic'd up track. That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that. I was like, yo, bro, locked in. You know what I'm saying? He coming here too. Like, we about to be tough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but long story short though, you know, he came over here, you know, and he like I said, he really wanted it. He showed it too. And the most, like, the thing is, he basically just got messed up totally. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because it's like, I wish it could have been differently. But sometimes God has a better plan for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he's in the position he is in right now. But let me not get too ahead of myself, Darryl. You know, you should share like how did that, you know,
talk about it,
man, for sure.
It is a story though. It's crazy. I feel like so we met running track, like you said,
right?
And so like the reason I even came to Frostburg was because of track, like to begin with. Like, so like I ran track at Wild Lake, that's in Columbia. Ran track in high school for a little bit. Then I ran track when I got to Howard Community College. So before I got to Frostburg, I transferred from HCC, and at HCC we basically like. It wasn't a track team. Like, it was nothing. It was just, like, scraps for real. Old uniforms and stuff like that. So we basically, like, built the track team from the dirt.
Literally
so, like,
from the ground.
it was, like, me and 3 of my other homeboys. And then, like, it was, like, a throwing coach trying to teach us how to do sprints and do other stuff.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how it worked, but it worked. And, like, we ended up building off of that until we started going to nationals and, like, championships. And then COVID hit. That messed us up a little bit. But, like, bounced back. We ended up going to Texas, you know, we went to nationals. We came second overall. I won all my events. Became a national champion and a All-American at JUCO.
Okay. Talk
to him. You know, not too much. I did too long, you know. But so then that like kind of put me on the map as far as like offers and stuff like that. So like I got a couple D2 offers from like Wilmington and Wesley in Delaware, and then Frostburg came and you know. Hit me up. It was Coach Alex. I know you remember
Coach Alex. Yeah. My
so
dog.
Coach Alex was talking to my coach, and then my coach connected us. And then me and Coach Alex was just like on the phone talking. He's like, "Yeah, I want you to come up to Frostburg, come check it out and stuff." I'm like, all right, you know, I don't know what Frostburg is. I never heard of Frostburg until he said something about it. So he brought me up here. You know, we took a tour or whatever. I'm like, all right, it's cold. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm not really feeling it. But like, he was selling me like the stuff he was saying. He was talking about how like it's a lot of attention to detail because the classes are small, you know. Because I didn't just care about track; I wanted to make sure everything else fit for real.
Right.
So he was just saying a lot of good stuff that like was kind of selling me on the school, and he was also saying how he's gonna give me some money. So,
he should start out with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you had to say.
It's like,
but like the money was it wasn't the biggest part, but that helped, you know.
Right.
So
absolutely.
When I got up here, I found out that I couldn't even run for real. Like I was only partially eligible because I didn't have enough credits transferring over from HCC.
Man, bro, people don't know about that transfer
like,
life, bro.
They don't understand that like transferring is hard. Like any transfer student knows that like that whole process is difficult. But I transferred, didn't have enough credits, so he basically told me you could practice, but you can't compete. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait. He said in order to compete, you have to have grades from your first semester. So like after that fall semester, I think after that spring semester, I'll be able to run. So I had to wait basically a year for real.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just thug it out. You feel me? I'm gonna keep training. It's just more time to get better. That's what I thought in my head. So I'm training or whatever, and I find out Coach Alex is leaving. So like that was like what? Like you brought me up here. How you gonna leave?
Bro, when that happened, I was just like, well, where are you going? You know, like how are you gonna leave? How are you gonna recruit me? You know what I mean?
And you know what's so sad about that, bro? Because there's a lot of stories about that with collegiate athletes, bro. Like people who recruit with that coach that they came there to go, or like they went in the transfer portal for this coach, and that coach just left and got fired.
For real.
It's like that's not fair to the athlete, bro. You feel me? Because now it's like they have to go to this whole system. And they don't even have the one backbone, the one support to the reason that they're here. You know what I mean? But go on. So talk about how you had to go through that.
So and I'm not even like at first I was mad, but like his Coach Alex's reason, I'm not trying to say names, but like Coach's reason for doing what he did, like for like leaving or whatever, it was a good reason. You know, he did it for himself, for personal things. It was like it made sense. I couldn't be mad at that. You feel me? I had to respect it. And he's elevating, you know, and coaching or whatever. So I'm like, that's cool. I'm proud of you. So I was stuck with the head coach. The head coach was a distance coach that, you know, I wasn't too fond of for real. Like he wasn't the best, but like I'm just do what I gotta do. You know, I'm here to run track. I don't care about like making a bunch of friends. Like I just want to make sure I run.
On business.
Stand on business. But yeah. So me and the coach, you know, it wasn't any problems at first. It was just like it was a little awkward. But he was just telling me like, I want you to be the guy. I want you to be a leader on the team. I know you're a little bit older than everybody else, so like just kind of lead and help me out with stuff because we don't have a sprint coach right now. I'm like, all right, cool. I can do that. Like, and it was working good. But then little issues would come up with just like some of the rules he had and how he would treat certain athletes. You know, how he would talk to people. And I couldn't get with that. And like I won't say like fight back. I would like push back or like make suggestions and like say certain things, and he wasn't really fucking with that. So like, it was times where I would try to like organize the team to like say stuff or like have an intervention with him, like sit down like yo, you treating us bad, like. And then we ended up getting a new sprint coach who was a girl, and she was great. Like she knew what she was talking about.
Nice lady.
Very nice. She cared about us, and she saw how he was treating us too. Right. So she would be saying stuff, trying to advocate for us.
You know it's a problem. If another coach going say, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stand by you. But go on, bro. Yeah.
So I would have like with his rules and stuff. I would have little issues with his rules, where like he didn't like it. He would have me do like crazy stuff. He would want me to meet him at 8:00 to talk about my grades and stuff, and like. He cared about my grades. I was struggling in some classes. He wanted me to do good. That's cool. You feel me? But some of the stuff he was asking was like unreasonable, and it was like hurting me more than it was helping me. Yeah. So during spring break, I think it was March 2022, or like whenever spring break was in 2022. Right. I had went home because I had to get my booster shot for COVID, like the vaccine shot or whatever. And they were saying how I think the school was requiring it for some people. Right. But so I just went. I'm like, all right, coach, I gotta go get this shot or whatever. He gave me a little pushback on it, talking about like, yeah, you don't need to miss practice for that, and you know how he was about missing practice. Yeah. But I convinced him to let me go, and it was cool. Went, came back. He was a little upset, but we squashed it. It was cool. You feel me? Like it didn't come up again. Right. But then, like I said, I was still trying to organize a team to like kind of like sit down with him and like explain our grievances and our complaints. I was even meeting with the athletic director, like sending emails to the athletic director, trying to just find ways to either, I don't want to say get him fired, but like get something to change.
Like, man,
like get something changed for sure.
Man.
Yeah, like something not right. You don't treat athletes like that. You don't speak to us like that. Yeah. So in May, so right when the semester was about to end, we had the end of the year meetings as we as you usually do. Right. And he called me in his office. So I walk in, I can already tell the vibes is off. Yeah. We found out that day too that the sprint coach had got fired. So she just the one they just hired. The new coach got fired or whatever. So I'm like, all right, like this is already going bad. Like she just came here. She was trying to look out for us too. So it must be something. It must have something to do with that. So I walk in the office. It's the head coach and it's the jumps coach. The jumps coach is sitting on the couch, head down. He's not even looking at me. Like, I'm like, all right, it's something bad. Like I know something bad. Like, so I come in, say, hey, what's up, coach? He said, yeah, you could tell he was a little nervous. His voice was a little shaky. I could tell that like he didn't like. I'm not gonna say he didn't want to do what he did, but like he was like dreading it because of how I was gonna react. So he sat me down or whatever. He was like, yeah, like because of issues with the policy and some mispractices you had, I'm gonna have to dismiss you. You're off the team. Like, wow. I was like, what?
He saw what his plan was.
Oh yeah,
and he most definitely used his past mistakes against him. Man, when he could have been kicked him off the team.
That's what politics. That's what politics right
now. It was real strategic, bro.
Because that's just so unfortunate that you had to go through that. Because it's like I feel it's like when certain things happen to people, when they feel like that personal attack, then people want to start turning into a monster. You get what I mean? People act like past things that were said, past things that were done matter. When all in reality, you're just trying to cover yourself. Right. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Literally. Yeah. And it's like if it was just something like if it was just an issue that I had with the coach, I probably wouldn't have like did all that. But it was like everyone had little things that they didn't like. It was it was a collective uncomfortability that we was all
because
feeling.
You were the individual who was able to lead, and ideally that's what he got you here for. He said, I gotta get you out.
So because on my toes now,
because like everyone else was going to do that unless you fought. You're the problem.
That's why I respect you for it, because bro wanted something to change. Everybody was going through the coaches situations, the BS and all that.
But he was the only one who was able to step forward.
He was the only one able to step forward and look what it cost him. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't fair, and life
never is.
You know what I'm saying? It really does something to you, and it doesn't run you. It doesn't want you to win. And that's what Darryl had to go through. But he has better things going for him now. You know what I'm saying? And he put that all aside and tell him like how did you even recover from all that afterwards?
So like I'm not gonna lie, I went through a little depression. Like right after that meeting, like I like broke down, like I was crying, like I was just upset because it's like the sole reason why I came to Frostburg, that's in the cut in the mountains, was only because of track. Like my whole world revolved around track. My schedule revolved around track. Like the reason I worked out was because of track. Like everything was just track. And it's like not having that in my life, I didn't have no type of like structure. I felt lost for real. I didn't know what to do. I got depressed. I stopped working out. Stopped like working in general. Like I wasn't making money. I just was like sad, and then I was like embarrassed too, because it's like everybody knew that I came to Frostburg for track. They asked me, "Yeah, what's going on with track?" Like,
yeah.
Like, how do you answer that?
No, seriously.
Yeah, dude. no, and I can even, bro. Cause me, you talked about this before the podcast. Yeah. I can relate to that on a whole different level because everyone saw my senior year. Oh yeah, Daniel going to Howard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Daniel, and then fall semester comes. Daniel, where you at? And I'm at Montgomery College. And Montgomery College is amazing. I love the school. It's changed my life, but that was such a hard pill to swallow because it was that idea that what you said you were going to do, right? What you knew you could have done, and then it actually didn't happen.
Wow.
Because now, number one, kind of a sense like, if it being real, you kind of feel like a failure in the sense, bro. But not that you just failed yourself, that you failed everyone else's expectations. Because now you have to live with the reality that number one, what just happened. But now people are gonna be talking about what just happened. Yes. And I'm like, what the freak? And then if they don't know, they're gonna start speculating. It's a bad feeling, man. Because when I went through that in high school, and it don't matter what age, you 21, 19, but I was 17 years old, bro, having this thing, you know, and people who don't really know, like, my college life was set up for me, you know what I'm saying? Howard University, HBCU, glorious, you know, like I stopped track, you know what I mean, for kind of the same reasons that he was. And in the fact that it wasn't a plan A, but it was just there. Right. Like it was there. Like you see it. You saw what it was supposed to be like, how it was going to be like you was building your rapport with your group, your teammates.
It's attainable now. Like,
like you're like, yeah, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? And then
gone.
Wow.
Like
gone.
Direction change. Like, bro, that it hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like even thinking about it now, it makes you mad because you always just like, what if? Like, what if you went? Bro. What if you still kept running? Like, what would things be like now? And it's like even like knowing your potential too, because like, bro, I was running at HCC, even though it was a JUCO, we was running against like D1 schools.
Yeah,
and I was like winning races.
Right, right.
So I'm thinking, all right, now I actually got time to be in an actual D2 college and show people like what I could do. But it's like all that got snatched away, and like I said, I was lost. I was mad at God a little bit. But it's like it took a lot of like self discovery. Took a lot of people in my ear. Like my girlfriend was a big supporter that like really like helped me get back right. God, number one, he helped me a lot. My family and stuff just helped me kind of get back focused and see like, okay, how can we turn this into something beneficial? And like how can we use it to, you know, help you out? And I feel like me not running track no more gave me more time in my schedule, which like let me do all the other things that I had passions for, like teaching, working with kids, mentoring, doing like social justice work, doing activism work, helping in the community and stuff. And it's like I was seeing, okay, like I'm actually impacting more people this way. I'm actually like making a bigger difference this way.
Wow. Like, no, bro, because and that's so powerful, bro, because like sometimes God blesses us with multiple talents. You get what I'm saying? Multiple talents, multiple skills. So you can be born with a skill, born with a talent, and then born with a vision. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you're trying to figure out, yo, what am I supposed to follow? This lane. But then the thing about it is though, that vision part is like when you're walking in this walk of life, and then you start doing certain things that you can't even put into words, but that you feel in your spirit. That right there is you walking in your purpose.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy too? You talked about multiple talents, right? Yeah. Multiple talents will really lead you to the actual talent you have. Think about that.
No. That's a great point, because and for people who don't really catch that, it's like, because like you said, he had to, you know, kind of look at a system that he said, man, like this is how it's supposed to be. A policy that's not how it's not supposed to be. He had to work with his teammates to get something done. But all that was God giving him the practice to do something for what he's really meant to do. Wow. For me, being someone on a track team and my coach, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I do say I love him because he helped me realize that you, man, because my coach, like, he pushed me, but essentially he pushed me away. You know what I mean? He pushed me away from the sport that I love, the sport that I was getting good at, the sport that I could even had a career here or even somewhere else at. But the reason he pushed me because he was like, you're naturally good at everything you do, but you don't try anything. You don't try anything. You get what I'm saying? Like he never called me my name. He never called me my name, bro. He was like, yo, doofus, yo, goofy.
Oh yeah, that's
hey
crazy.
You.
That's crazy.
You feel me? But it was like, it was very disrespectful. It was very something that was uncalled for. But I'm glad it happened, because what he let me know there is, never let another man take your respect.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That stick with you, bro.
Yeah, it do stick with you.
And you were so young to the point where it's like you didn't even realize that.
Bro, yeah, bro, I'm 14 years old, bro. I'm coming into high school. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to hoop and talk to girls, bro. I ain't trying to,
that's what every 14-year-old
That's how I be.
I'm
That's
not
how
trying
I
to
be.
do anything else. But like you said, though, it's the things that I learned with track, the things I learned with football, the certain things, the times that I failed, the times that I cried, the times, you know what I'm saying, whatever happened, relationships, failure, anything that lines up with all that. And like and that's kind of essential, like the puzzle of life. You get what I'm saying? Because like, you know, it's like you know how you doing a puzzle, right? You know what I mean? You're like, okay, it's cool, I'm getting certain things. You're like, bro, what the freak is this? You know, I'm not even gonna worry about this puzzle no more. But you say, you know what? But if you focus on one piece at a time,
yes.
one piece at a time, you start to put together the big picture.
Wow. And like I feel like, yo, like God be knowing, like He knows the big picture before we know it.
Yeah,
because He created the picture. You feel me? Like, so He see it, and we thinking like just because something don't fit or just because something don't work out, the picture's not there. But like it's been there. The picture has always been there. But like we just, like you said, we getting one piece of the picture at a time. So it's hard to like feel comfortable. Right. It's like once you have faith that like, okay. Like you said, one piece at a time. This is working out for me. I'm gonna keep adding pieces. You start to get corners, and you get the foundation, and then you get something that's real. Like,
But most importantly, God will not show you the other side of the picture until you're at a certain place to look at it. Because you have to be at a certain piece, a certain place, a certain mindset, a certain environment in your life. For you to actually experience that. You get what I'm saying? You would never be able to have the ability and gift, you get what I'm saying, to speak and be able to talk about your feelings and grow as a man of God, if you didn't have the first step of being uncomfortable and starting something you've never done before, which is this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
No, literally, bro. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No one did, bro. No, like we say this all the time, but I hit up Danya. I said, "Yo, you trying to do a podcast?" I mean, I got COVID right now.
No, bro, I got COVID right now, bro. I had COVID. I'm dying, bro. It's winter freaking break, bro. I'm like, he ain't called me like 7 months.
7 months.
Funny thing enough, last time I saw him was when I picked him up from Frostburg, when he moved back home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bruh. First of all, hi.
like where you been at? Like
hi. Where you been at? Like, what's up? I mean, okay, cool. But yeah, it's man, it's so powerful, bro, when you get to see God move in your life. Yeah. And it's kind of like, especially when a time in your life where you didn't think it was possible. You know what I mean? Yeah. How when back against the wall, everything that you saw, that you accomplished, that you built, was basically taken from you. In that moment, you're like, there's nothing else.
Yeah,
like Darryl, like track was taken from you, you know what I'm saying? And track was something that was a piece of your puzzle, you know what I'm saying? But most importantly, like you found something, greater than that. You want to speak on that? Because I know right now, I've been seeing the stories, you know what I'm saying? With you working with the little kids, you know what I'm saying? You got your little desk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's inspiring, you know what I'm saying? Especially since you have a little brother as well. I feel like you having your little brother right near your side, your best friend, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I feel like that experience with knowing kids, you just felt like you just had that talent to just help others and, I guess, I don't know, expand your what is it? Expand your
like passion.
Your passion, that's the word. Yeah, so like explain like why did you feel like this was the best route for you?
Well, I feel like, all right, so when I was younger, I used to live in Baltimore City when I was younger. I lived with my grandmother and my mom. And my grandmother was a teacher. And, like, I used to watch her with the kids. And I would watch, like, how the kids in the neighborhood treated my grandmother, too. Like, my grandmother was, like, that person that people can go to for snacks, candy, chips. Like, she wasn't selling them. She was, like, giving away for free. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
kids would just come in the house. Like, my grandmother would leave her door unlocked. Kids coming in and out the house getting chips, getting ices and stuff. Like, we sitting on the couch, little boy just opening the door. Right. He say what's up. He grab icy out the fridge. Right. Like, leave back out. Like, that was regular.
Hey, make sure you take more.
Right. Yeah. Like, help yourself. You feel me? But like, that was regular. Like, seeing the impact and seeing how like kids respected her so much and how she was like doing something for them. That started to stick with me. And then we moved to Columbia. My mom became a teacher. I was watching how she was in the schools and stuff, and like how she worked with kids. And then when my mother got with my father, I was watching his work because he's a mentor. My father's a mentor. He has a mentorship program, and we was like, me and my friends was like the first kind of youngins that was in the mentorship program. Then we became mentors, and just watching what he do, like seeing his work, and then seeing him working in schools, and seeing like how he was able to like change lives, save lives of like young boys and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is important. Like, they doing like
this
real
is talking
work
to me.
Like it's something like big that I feel like I could probably do. But it's crazy because teaching was never a part of the plan. Like, when I was younger, I wanted to play basketball. I don't hoop. I'm like, y'all know how tall I am. I'm like 5'4". You feel me? Like, I don't hoop. I'm not no hooper. You feel me? So I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah,
and I just like seeing my parents and then seeing my grandmother's like, okay, like teaching might be something I could do. So when I came up here, I changed my major from it was social science. It was social science when I was at Howard Community College. When I transferred here, I changed it to education. I started doing more mentor work. Like, I was doing mentor work in the city, mentorship work in the county, mentorship work at my old high school. And then when I got out here, my girlfriend put me on with this substitute teaching job. So I'm like, all right, let me see. You know, like I was nervous at first. I'm like, a sub. You know how people treat the subs.
Oh,
like,
man, who the freak
like,
is lame, man?
Like, they not gonna
we got a
respect
sub.
me,
All right, man, I'm gonna skip class.
Like, bro, I was so like nervous. Mind you, like, you know the area out here. You feel me? So I was like, I don't know what I'm in store for.
Oh, I'm here.
Yes, like I got out here.
Yeah.
So like, it's not a lot of. You feel me? Out here, you feel me?
Oh man. But I feel like that's the thing about it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because God put you there so you can be out your comfort zone. So then when you're in your comfort zone, it's gonna be easy.
I swear, bro. Like,
that's how.
It's gonna be easy, bro. It's gonna be easy, bro. It's gonna be easy.
Okay.
But you know what's even funny? Like, kind of talking about, you know, being black and as a teacher, bro. There's only 7% of teachers in America are black. But most importantly, 1.5% of black teachers are males. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he's already in the smallest of groups right there. But he's trying to make an impact because he's seen that he can do more. He's seen, you know what I'm saying, the fruits of his labors can actually touch more people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are in this battle between that because there's the ideal route and then there's the real route.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? There's something that you can do, quote unquote, people say you should do, but it's something that you actually want to do.
Right.
You feel me?
See, there's a difference between something you want to do but something you love to do. You feel me? Because you love what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I can see that you do. But sometimes it's like this. Like I'm gonna go a little back to the track part. You know what I'm saying? Coaches see you as a track runner. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see what you love because they don't know you.
Yeah, they don't see Nate.
They don't see Nate. They see
400
you're fast. Yeah, exactly. 400, 200, 100.
A real coach, like in my opinion, a real coach is going to see the whole picture. Like my coaches at HCC was the best coaches I ever had in my life. Like them, like all of them, like all from the distance coach to the sprint coach to the throwing coach, they saw like the whole picture for real. Like they knew I was an athlete, they knew I was good at what I was doing. But they also like cared about what I did on the outside. Like, are you working? Like, are you making money? Are you eating? Like, that's real. Like, what are you involved in outside of track? Like, it was this boys club at HCC called what was it called? Howard. It was called Howard Pride, and like Pride was like an acronym for something. Like, but it was like all boys or whatever, and like they would help us out with like money, buy our books. Had little workshops and stuff about like, you know, teaching like how to be a man, you know, stuff like that. And like our track coaches would want us and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not just about what happens on the track. It's like, what are you doing outside the track? And when I came up here, all that changed. It's like, no, track is first. Nothing else matters. I don't care if you're in SGA. I don't care if you're in any organization. Like track. And I'm like, I love track, but it's like I'm more than just track.
Right.
You can't box me in and expect me to just go along with it.
And it's sad because, and I'm gonna get a little deep here because people, like, I feel like even us at the time, because we're still young, that we don't really understand the value and the volume of what it is to being a black man. Because we get a lot of scrutiny, a lot of disrespect, a lot of, you know, looks at, oh, that's that. So if they look at you, just look at how you look at, and then they see, oh, he's A, they're gonna start putting B, C, D, E, F, G, all types of stuff to it. You get what I'm saying? And it's sorry because like when you want to rebuttal, if you want to dispute, or you want to just stand on it and say, man, that's not who the freak I am.
Stand on the business.
Stand on it, bro. You got to.
Right, but then it gets like, oh, Mr. Black Guy getting a little aggressive here. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and especially in the time and place. Like I said earlier, what happens after that? Oh yeah, Darryl. Oh yeah, nah, he's a little high head.
Second, you try to speak up about something. That's how, bro. Yeah. When I tried to speak up about the whole culture situation,
But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to think, like, the freak. Go like the video. You thought you was back in the podcast, bro?
Right, you don't
like the video, you're tripping. You're tripping.
Right. Subscribe button is right here, man. Like button's right here, man. What are you doing right now? Lock in.
On another note, make sure you buy and support black-owned businesses. Humble Citizen, right here.
Yes, sir.
Black-owned. Get you one. Link in bio. Tap in.
Yes, sir.
And it's just like that. Yeah. Nah, but not what you're saying. I really want to ask you a question. I know it's kind of off topic, but would you say that during that track time, that was probably one of the not hardest, but one of the most like troubling times you experienced so far?
Oh yeah, for sure, easily.
Yeah. And for you, would you say like, what would you say probably been the most troubling thing?
Troubling thing. So far as of late, I think. Like in general, or like just
in general.
In general, honestly, it's a lot of things I would say. But if I had to pick one, it would most definitely be like staying consistent. You know, with other things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in life we're not all perfect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't tend to do the things that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? We wish to do it, but sometimes it don't happen because we not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And but for example, like me, I pray all the time. You know what I'm saying? I do as much as I can. But one thing I've realized that I'm starting to get in trouble with is reading more of the word. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people in my age, of course, you know, we get so sidetracked with school, but I never let excuses get in the way because God is always
I get
first.
that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But the reason I asked that, right? Because I was thinking about this the other day. Cause I was listening to Raw Wave. You get what I'm saying? And one of his songs is called Boys Don't Cry. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And as I'm saying, really just to hear what he said, you get what I'm saying? I really had to think about it, you know what I mean? Like this year, by far, has been probably one of my most blessed years this year. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But I have cried more this year than I have in the span of 5 years.
That's deep.
Man.
That's deep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I'm really sitting here like you can still be blessed. You still can be happy, successful. You know what I mean? But it's always gonna be that area. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be that. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I say that because like when you're passionate about something, bro, and like you said, when you're really chasing your dreams, you really give it your all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you really give it a piece of you. You know what I'm saying? So when this podcast stuff, with this school stuff, everything I'm really accomplished is really set for this big goal that I'm having at the end of the year. Like at the end of my journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I bring it up because like I'm open to be able to say that, but we don't talk about that though.
We don't.
Like, we can talk about what car I just got.
Right.
Talk about what I just did with Shawty.
We don't talk about the hard stuff.
You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about the hard stuff.
We don't talk what's behind the scenes.
We don't.
Yeah.
People never talk about what's behind the scenes because, and especially, bro, as men who look like us, you get what I mean? Men in general, we're not supported to talk about our feelings, bro. You get what I'm saying? We're not encouraged. It's, hey, you know what I'm saying? Man, hey babe, hey man, hey brother, hey cuz, let's talk about it. You get what I mean? And I feel like sometimes, like I've really like when I was younger, like 13, I had anger issues. You get what I mean? But then I've grown, like I don't have a temper no more. But I actually realized I was lying to myself, telling myself that I wasn't angry. You know what I'm saying? I am angry. You know what I mean? I'm angry that I gotta sacrifice a lot of things in this season now for later. You know what I'm saying? I'm angry that I gotta deal with the outside BS, you feel me? All I'm doing is locked in. Like you locked in with the teacher, you locked in with school, right? But people gonna find a way to say something. People are gonna find a way to say something, bro. Right. They're gonna find a way to say something. But I learned though, through them saying what they're saying, the reason they hating on me, they saying because I'm doing something.
Right. Yeah.
I'm doing something.
Yeah, people don't like to see other people try.
Like you doing something. You feel me? And you consistent with it. You posting it. You're promoting yourself. You lifting yourself. But they're like, man, who are you gonna be confident?
Right.
They hate a black man with confidence. They hate Dion. They hate Obama. They hate, you feel me, Bernie Mac, whoever the heck you want to think about, whoever it is. But like you said, it's about those leaders, those mentors that we have. And for myself, that it's kind of really crazy that I'm essentially my own mentor because I try my best every single day to be the person I wish I had when I was younger.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I want to teach. That's what I want to teach. Because like you were saying, there's not a lot of black men in the school, bro. Like what, 1.5%? Like so it's like, why not be that black man to the kids now? Like out here in the school, like I told you, it's a bunch of kids that don't look like this, but like it's a bunch of those kids. But it's only like I can probably count on my hand the amount of black kids that's in like each grade. Like middle school, that's 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's probably like 10 black kids. I wouldn't even say that. It's not a lot though. It's very minimal. And when I come into that school, they like they flock, like they attach to you because they see like, okay, I see myself in you. I never seen a teacher like this before. Like we laugh about the same stuff. Your hair like mine. Like I had one boy like he was like obsessed with my hair. Like you don't see boys like talk about hair or like do their hair. He was like, yeah, how you do that? My mom tried to do my. I think his mom.
There was
white.
one thing that one kid said to you. You said they said you look like. What was it?
Bro, they be saying I'm like Justin Jefferson, Lil Uzi, Tyreek Hill, like bro. This is like the white kids, you feel me, who don't like. They not used to seeing black kids. Like, they never seen a black man in the. Like, all they see is these people that they think I look like. They see the people on TV. So it's like, all right, he look like him. He must rap and know how to dance. Like,
oh my god.
I got a funny story for y'all real quick. It's a little off topic, but
no, go ahead, bro.
So at the school, right, at the middle school I teach at, they had a little student teacher basketball game. And I said earlier, I'm not no hooper. You feel me? I don't hoop. I'm decent. Like I don't suck.
Right.
But I'm not a hooper for real. But they always like, yeah, like you gotta play. Like, all right, I'm gonna play. Like I'm not scared, but like don't expect nothing.
I'm not LeBron.
Right. You call me all these athletes and stuff. I'm an athlete, but I don't play basketball like that. So they expecting like, yeah, Mr. Jeffries gonna dunk. He's gonna do this. First of all, I'm 5'4", so dunking not even. I don't even know why they bringing that up. You feel me? But like all the expectations they had of me, like yeah, he gonna do this, bro. I played. I wasn't trash, but bro, I missed so many shots. I'm missing open layups, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Yeah, like I told y'all, I'm not no hooper for real." Like, but it's like all they know is like, okay, black people play basketball, black people are football players and rappers and stuff. So you probably do that.
It's a system, bro.
You know what's even crazy about that? It's not even just the kids; it's the adults.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I mean by the system.
And that's why people always got something to say. They don't see black men not trying to be like everyone else and do their own thing and create content and be consistent and write poetry and run track and only run track and try to be a teacher. They don't see all these things, and because it's different, they have no other choice to hate on it because they never seen it before. Right. You get what I'm saying? If you see me trying to go after something that's never been done, hey, I'm trying to be the first person to, you know, get a Grammy, get an Oscar, and get an Academy Achievement Award. Man, what the heck are you talking about, bro? Like, look where you're from. Look what you look like, or whatever it is. And you can't afford to listen to that. Like people who watch, you can't afford to listen to people who never are even going to support you. You can't listen to people who never understood where you came from or why you're even doing it. If someone's hating on your dream, it's because they don't even know why you even dreamt it. The guy gave you that passion to dream about something that's never been done before because it's never been done before.
It's never been done.
And he chose you. He chose you. He chose you. He chose me. He chose whoever to do that one thing. But you're so discouraged because of what the world wants you to do. Right. But I get it. It's easy to just fall in line. Oh yeah. It's easy to fall in line. You get what I'm saying? It's ideal. It's easy, you know what I'm saying, for you to say, hey, okay, yes sir, coach. Yes sir, coach. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to say, you know, I'm just go to school, get my PhD and make good money. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to say, you know what, I know where I came from. I'm just act like the people I saw around growing up. Yeah. It's easy to do these things. But you know what's hard?
Staying consistent.
Being yourself.
That's most importantly.
Being yourself is the hardest thing. Because every single day in our life, we're trying to figure out who we are.
Nah, literally.
We're literally trying to figure out.
I still don't know who I am. I got a better idea, but I'm still learning.
Because we keep changing. We keep experiencing certain things. So it's like, it's not a lie to say we know who we are. Right. But it's not 100% the truth because we have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. You feel me? Like, previously, before you met your girlfriend, you had no idea you wasn't going to start eating red meat, stop eating red meat. Yeah, nah, for real. The other day, you probably thinking, I want a cheeseburger. You get what I'm saying? Like, 3 years ago, today, you probably think, getting a cheeseburger. You get what I'm saying? 4 years ago, you're like, man, I can't wait to be a lawyer or whatever. You get what I'm saying? You didn't think you was going to run track. Me? Yeah, no, I know exactly what I was going to do. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this is in the script. No, I ain't gonna lie. But I always knew deep down I was more than what I was doing. Yeah. It was more than what I was doing. But and kind of like you talking to us about earlier, social media. It's so hard for people to get off the social media and live in this real world.
There's so many expectations that like people have based off of like what you post on social media. Because like you said, people don't broadcast the bad stuff. Like niggas will be going through some rough stuff or like something that's like discouraging them. You might be depressed, but you're not posting that for real. Nah. Like, you only want to post the cars, the money, the wins, like the awards and stuff. Like, and that's cool. Like, you supposed to show people that you're doing good. That's cool. But you also gotta show them the bad stuff too, because we all go through bad stuff. We all human. Right. You feel me? Like, people go through good stuff and bad stuff. So don't try to make it seem like, oh yeah, everything is always good, because people gonna have this expectation of you. That like, oh yeah, he don't ever go through nothing. He don't like, no, like.
Like, that's spot on, because like people think, like, bro, I forgot who it was. Like, someone came up to me the other day and it was on some like, you always smiling, you always like, I know you don't have no bad days. And I was like, huh? But I had a bad day today.
Like, what? Yeah, literally.
They judging the book by its cover, bro.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And like, at first a little humorous, but I actually got a little upset, because like, you think that like I'm this like Boy Scout or just this type of individual who don't have it hard, but it's like, no, I just refuse to allow it to affect my character. You feel me? I'm human, so I have my days, but I refuse to allow y'all to see these bad days, because sometimes I'm the energy that y'all get that day. I'm the happiest person you'll see that day. I'm the only person who's going to ask about how's your day. So the things that I do every single day, essentially, it's not just for me, it's for what y'all are doing. You get what I'm saying? My job, my responsibility as a Christian, of course, is to love everyone. Most importantly, just for my own personal sake, is to make sure you good. Make sure you had a good day. Like, anytime, hey, did you smile today? No? I'm gonna make you smile real quick. You smiled? Great, I did my job today. You get what I mean? I do these certain things. Like, having fun, whatever. Like, because I enjoy it. Right. I'm saying I enjoy it. And I don't enjoy the hatred and things like that, but it comes with it. So sometimes you gotta get used to it. You know what I mean? You gotta get used to the, oh, so you're a teacher. You know what I mean?
Imagine where the world would be at if we was able to show the mistakes we did to get to where we at right now.
Bro, then people would...
I feel like people would have a more open-minded, look on things. You know what I'm saying? I want a Lambo, okay. How you gonna get it?
Yeah, if people...
You want this? How you gonna do it? Man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's why I came here on this podcast, bro. Like, because I wanted to see, like... I wanted to share, like, the hard stuff I went through, too. Like, people always see all the good stuff, and it's like, you never know who's watching you. Like, I've been motivated more by watching people's struggles than, like, their successes. Like,
bro, facts.
No, I'm telling you. And I told you, struggle this whole time. I was like, you can always help someone indirectly. More indirectly than you can directly. You know what I'm saying? By you just walking in action, that's actually... more for them to see than for them to hear. You gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how, you know what I'm saying, how real Darryl really is. He taught. Hey, Darryl talking about good stuff. Y'all talk about good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he always do. But then people see that my action along with my words, they're like, oh, he's serious. Like, God really did help him in his life.
Right.
And that's the amazing thing about it, bro. When God helps you with your life and God helps you with your gift, you can use your gift as a lifestyle. Come on now. You can use your...
That was hard. Not gonna lie. That was hard.
You can use your
Write that down.
Come on, bro. Like, I'm really spitting right now, bro. Like, you can use your gift as a lifestyle, bro. Like, you love what you do, you know what I'm saying? And you using your gift to be a leader, right? You know what I'm saying? You using your gift to put yourself out there. Like, if y'all don't know, Daniel make music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put his business out there like that. I don't want to put his business out there like that.
Freestyle right now.
I don't want to do him like that. But hey, man, it's really how it is. We got gifts, and we gonna make it our lifestyle. We gonna make it how we want to, because God gave us this, potential. We gonna use it. So it's just how it is, man.
God. It's like we owe it to God to make His investment grow. Like that little seed He put in us. You know what I'm saying? That little small little ounce of hope, right? That small little ounce of talent.
But it's so many times that like I should have, like, I won't say should have failed, but like everything was looking bad. Like, I shouldn't have, I should have been dropped out of Frostburg. I should have been like, it's so many like shoulda, but God got me through it. Or like God made a way to work out. So why would I quit now? You feel me? Because He got me through. Like, bro, when I first. This semester, like, I had a past balance on my tuition bill. Like, I don't have the money for that. You feel me? Like, mind you, I was working over the summer. I probably should have been saving more. Like, part of it's on me. You feel me? Part of it's on me. But like,
I had to James real quick.
You feel me? Like, you get a little distracted. Like, that's you feel me? But like, I had a past balance on my bill, and they was talking about how if this wasn't paid, you can't register, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Worst
so
feeling
like,
ever.
bro, I came up here with a suitcase. I didn't know where I was gonna live at. All I had was a suitcase and a book bag. You feel me?
Wow.
I'm like, all right. I was able to I worked somehow where I was able to register where it shouldn't have worked out. I'm telling you, like it should not have worked out. Like I should not be in school right now.
Wow.
But like somehow I found I hit people up. I had family I was able to call on. I did some FAFSA stuff that was able to like take that tuition balance down a little bit. I came up, all right. I knew I didn't want to be in a dorm because I'm not about to pay no money. This is my last semester. Why would I go into a dorm? I'm like, I'm just trying to find a roommate or something, live off campus. Somehow, I found this one realtor, or not realtor, I guess, yeah, realtor on Instagram. Like, this look fake. She about to scam me or something. Like, but let me just DM her. Like, so I DM her, say, yeah, we actually got one person that's looking for a roommate right now. Like, yada, yada, yada. You can come up and check them out. I didn't know what I was walking into, but I'm like, let me just take this suitcase. Mind you, this was like the weekend before classes started.
Wow.
So I came up like, I think Sunday or Saturday before that Monday before school started with a suitcase, my book bag, to look at this house. Then she texted me, she's like, oh yeah, the boy who need a roommate, he vouched for you. He said he know you from campus and was like, you was a cool guy, so I think you'd be a good fit here. I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. Like, who is this nigga? I don't know who this is at all. Mind you, I come up, I meet the boy. Oh yeah, okay. I seen him around for real. Like now we roommates. Now I'm in this. I signed the lease the same day. You feel me? I got somewhere to stay. My tuition is partially covered to the point where I can go to my classes. And this all happened within like maybe 2-3 weeks.
Are you serious?
Like, bro, this was like I was not supposed to be up here. I should have like been back home right now, either working or trying to figure out how to pay that bill. But like this has been my life for like the past couple of years, bro. Like I'm given a situation where it looked like there's no way out, and then God comes and scoop me up. Like, no, you still, I'm not done yet. Like,
yeah, we
like,
we all, and it like that. We were just talking about that yesterday.
You know, it's crazy.
It's like, bro, you got too many parallels to be a day, bro.
No, literally, bro. Exact same thing with me,
bro,
and it's crazy because
literally
the week of like I'm talking Saturday. I'm like Saturday morning. Mind you, I had to pay. Y'all still rolling? 1 second. Let's twist this battery real quick. I gotta tell my shit.
I had to pay. Is it $8,000?
Like $8,000, right? Oh no, we got started over again, bro. You gave me like.
You was like, I had to pay. You was pointing. You like, I had to pay.
Pay $8,000, bro. $8,000, and I was stressed out of my life. Like I didn't know what to do. I was depressed. I was over here like I was accepting the fate. I was accepting. I was accepting. I was like, you know what? Dang. Well, I literally gave up. I gave up, bro.
I mean, I remember because like me and you was like we were supposed to meet, talk about the podcast, like talk about everything. He was like, bro. He's like, not right now. And I was like, you good, bro? And then he was just like, man. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, Daniel. He's like, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna go to school. And what you mean? He's like, bro, I don't know, my stuff messed up. I can't even go. I'm like, dang, bro. I'm gonna pray for him. I prayed for him that night. You know what I mean? Talked to him the next day. And was it the same day or was it later?
I want to say the next day.
Like the next morning. Like
next morning.
I'm at work chilling and I'm voice message. Yo.
Literally, he's like, I said, yo. I'm not gonna tell you right now, but just know God did. Right? He pulled up to my crib, right?
Yes, God.
Pulled up to my crib, right?
Bro, work shirt and everything, stains, everything.
No, literally, bro. Like, I'm talking, like, smelling like sausage and everything. But, like, anyways, he pulled up to my crib, right? I'm like, yo, I'm going to school. I'm like, how? Like, you had to pay $8,000.
Yeah,
like, you got it like that.
So because remember the night before, me and him we was looking at Sally Mae, the student. Bro, it was bad.
They tried to give me
it was bad.
We were like 60% interest.
They do that too. I was not trying to do that.
Bro. I mean, he was like, dang. So I'm like, yo, did you just do loans, bro? Like, he's like, nah, bro. Like, what happened? And they go on.
And then, I kid you not, you know, I was talking to this one lady. Shout out to you. You know who you are. She hit me up randomly. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? How's life? Yeah. I was like, I was just being real. I wasn't gonna lie. I was gonna say it was good because I was in the worst time of my life.
Yeah.
I said, you know, I'm living. You know, God is good. You know, I just know I don't know how I'm gonna get through. She's like, what you talking about? She's like, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get to school. You know, I can't pay for it. I have to pay $8,000. Well, I didn't say that yet. I was like, I just gotta pay for school. She was like, how much is it? Right? She said, how much is it? I was like, it's too much. It's too much. I don't even want to say it. She said, I just said it's too much. She's like, boy, tell me how much is it? And I said $8,000. She said, I'll pay it for you.
That's a blessing. Like, that's such a blessing. Bro.
I was like, what? Wait. What are you talking about?
You're like, let me pay for it.
Stop playing.
No, literally. Like, this $8,000.
Right.
Bro, what?
Not 800.
$8,000.
000.
And she said, I'll pay for you. I was like, are you serious? She was like, oh, yeah, pay. Yeah, I'll pay for you. You don't even got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow. Got into classes, went to school on Monday.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how am I here? You know, God really did. And when I tell y'all, man, I was just lost for words, man. It was just one of those things where it was like a dream really came true. It was one of those movies at the end of the movies, you know what I'm saying? Like the happy ending.
The sky clear up, the sun come out.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real, man. It really felt like that.
Like
really
that,
felt
like that emotional roller coaster, man, that we all been through in different ways. It's kind of assuring, like after, you know, like you get through it, because you're kind of like, of course, like ideally we had no, like it wasn't on us how we got through it. Like we weren't the reason we got through it.
Right.
But it was that faith, and then the fact we just held on. We just held on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that emotional, you know, that strength, that scrutiny that we had to experience builds our emotional tolerance, was ultimately improves our emotional intelligence.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because and then that actually helps us.
Right.
Within whatever we do,
because you understand struggle, you understand going through, you understand pain, like
exactly. So when you're talking to your students, and you're like, man, look, man, he's like, trust me, I get it. When you talking to your teammates who coming to you, you know, you feel me?
Right.
When people coming to me, and I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I mean, I be just be on the phone trying to chill. People, what on you? I'm like, but I never turn them down on what's going on, Brody. You know, it's like I said, sometimes like. We're really who they need. Yeah. But they won't say it. They won't say it. But sometimes we're really who they need. And it's a blessing. It's a task. Yeah. It's definitely a task, but it's a blessing because later on down the line, whatever we did for them, they'll eventually do that for someone else.
Facts. Like that's why, bro, I feel like I like how you carry yourself, how you move, like you never know who watching you. Like I said that earlier, like it's always somebody who got their eyes on you that's using you as motivation, you feel me? That's why like I feel like I can't give up, I can't quit, because I don't know who out there is looking to me for like that motivation or that like, all right, Darryl ain't give up yet, so let me keep going, like, because I got people that I look at like that, so I know it might be somebody that look at me that way. Now I'm not saying to live for somebody else, like, oh yeah, I'm living because I'm only doing what I'm doing just so they do good. Like I want to do it for myself too, but like it's people that are counting on you to be great. You feel me? And they see your potential and they see you getting through. So don't stop.
Don't stop.
You can't stop. And I remember like about a year ago, I wrote it in this poem for the Black History Month, and I was saying that our ancestors weren't given the blessing that we have, but it's an honor and a blessing that we can live out their dreams for us. That we can live for them. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's deep.
So
that is deep. Okay.
So it's like, like so sometimes, man, like I really like look back, you know, it's like they really didn't have a choice. Like sometimes we say we don't have a choice, but they literally didn't have a choice.
No choice.
They had no options. They didn't have the freedom that we do have, and we're still fighting for freedom. Don't get it stuck. But if they were able to get through it, they were able to build a family. They were able to, you know, create a will, buy a house, and other things. It's like, then you should be able to do more. You get what I'm saying? Right. And every single day I live, I'm like, I'm going to do more. I'm going to be the one who will help my family out. I'm the one who, hey, y'all retired. You know what I'm saying? Y'all retired. People say, oh yeah, I want to retire. No, they're going to get retired. You know what I'm saying? They're going to sit back, Jamaica, Australia, sitting there like, they will enjoy themselves, of course, but then it's great knowing like, I did that. You know what I mean? I took care of them. I was a man. I put all those long hours, long nights studying, crying, bleeding, fighting, getting everything, man, just to see them smile. You know what I mean? Because God knows, even now we still don't know all the things our parents did behind the scenes.
No, literally, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So honestly, like for everyone who's watching, man, it's like you never know who's watching.
Never know.
You never know
who's watching, man. There's always gonna be somebody lurking right behind you. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what you do. And they're gonna be like, let me take that and let me go back to, you know, what I gotta do to help my life get better. You feel me? Right. So yeah, man, keep pushing. Do you? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you might be in a dark tunnel, but you'll always see light at the end. You know what I'm saying? So just know, you know.
You heard what he said?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Stand on it. You got to stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, you got to stand on business. You know, never let anybody tell you otherwise. You know. So yeah, man.
Any closing words?
Any closing words, man?
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
For sure.
Like, y'all doing great things right now. Like you said, you never know who's watching, but we know who's watching. Y'all are watching right now, and we glad that y'all able to, you know, see black men doing something productive, doing something positive. You feel me? Like stuff that people need to hear. Talking about real conversations. Be blessed, be loved.
Yeah.
All that good stuff, man. I'm just happy to be here. I'm in a good mood.
No, absolutely.
Well said, man.
Man, you know, just love, man. Really just love yourself first. But before you love yourself, you gotta love God.
Love God. I mean? God first all the time.
And we, like I said, we just thank you every single day. You know, me and Nate have the ability to, you know, wake up in the morning and do something. You know, we truly do this for y'all.
Yeah.
And I know, like, that just sounds like a cliche thing that people say, but one day y'all get it. One day y'all get it, that everything that we've been doing is for y'all.
It's for y'all.
You know, so we thank you. We love you.
We love
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
We love you, ladies. Look, man, it's Darryl, Nate, your boy Don Polo, man. We love y'all, man. Hey.
Without any further ado, let's be serious.
We out here, man.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Get you talking.